Shehzada, 2023 film. Shehzada is a 2023 Indian Hindi language action film directed by Rohit Dhawan and co-produced by T-Series Films, Harika and Haseen Creations, Geetha Arts and Brat Films. A remake of the 2020 Telugu film Vaikunthapuramulu. It stars Kartik Aaryan, who also co-produced the film, alongside Kriti Sanon, Paresh Rawal, Manisha Koirala, Rajpal Yadav, Ronit Roy and Sachin Kedekar. Principal photography commenced in October 2021 and ended in January 2023. The film is shot extensively in Mumbai, Delhi and Mauritius. The film score and soundtrack album are composed by Pritam. Initially scheduled for theatrical release on the 10th of February 2023, Shehzada was released a week later on the 17th of February, due to the success of Pathan. It was declared a box office bomb. Plot. Valmiki and Randeep start their career as clerks in the company of Aditya Jindal. Randeep, who marries Jindal's daughter Yashoda, Yasu, becomes wealthy while Valmiki remains poor. On the day of the birth of both their children, Randeep's son appears to be dead. When nurse Sulochana informs Valmiki about this, he pities Randeep and Yasu and offers to exchange his baby with the dead one. After switching them, however, the apparently dead child begins to cry. Sulochana tries to switch them back, but Valmiki, sensing an opportunity that his son would have a better life growing up in a rich family, prevents her from switching, pushing her accidentally off a ledge. Sulochana goes into a coma, while Valmiki gets a leg cramp that makes him limp permanently. The two boys grow up in different ways. Raj, raised at Jindal's house, is timid, innocent, and soft-spoken, while Bantu, who is raised at Valmiki's house, is smart, truthful, outspoken, and hardworking. Valmiki, who favors Raj, treats Bantu with disgust due to his true parentage. After his MBA was denied by Valmiki, Bantu heads to an interview for a job at a law firm headed by a young woman named Samara. Samara initially rejects him for the job but is later impressed by his knowledge and quick-wittedness and hires him. Bantu starts to develop romantic feelings for Samara. Meanwhile, Raj returns from abroad, having finally completing his MBA after multiple failed attempts. Jindal sends Raj to reject Sarang, a wealthy, powerful and influential man who offers to buy 50% of their company's shares. Randeep watches the deal from a restaurant where Samara has a meeting with Kakar, who attempts to bribe her to move a case in his favor. When Samara refuses and he keeps on insisting, Bantu interferes and supports Samara in the matter. Randeep is disappointed by Raj's hesitance and inability to say no to Sarang but is proud of Bantu and Samara for saying no to Kakar. Following this, Raj is engaged with Samara on Jindal's suggestion, but Samara is in love with Bantu. When Samara reveals her feelings for Bantu, he convinces her to ask Randeep to call off her marriage with Raj. Sarang attempts to kill Randeep for refusing to sell the shares moments before Samara and Bantu arrive to call off the marriage. Bantu saves Randeep by taking him to the hospital despite several attempts by Sarang's men to stop them. There he meets Sulochana, who comes out of her coma and reveals Bantu's true parentage. The furious Bantu slaps Valmiki, telling him that he learned the secret about his birth. Bantu then manages to enter Randeep's house. Jindal is fond of Bantu for saving Randeep. Bantu begins to address the issues plaguing the house by patching up Randeep's broken relationship with Yasu, settling the dispute with Sarang, and reforming the corrupt family members. He and Samara also tell the truth to Raj about their relationship and Raj calls of his marriage with Samara, also making his parents realize that he is an adult and should be allowed to take his own decisions regarding his life and career. At a party thrown at their house, Sarang uses the situation to his advantage by kidnapping and threatening to kill Yasu unless Randeep gives away the shares to him. Bantu thrashes Sarang and his goons and saves Yasu. Bantu and Valmiki arrive at Jindal's house, where Jindal slaps Valmiki and reveals that he overheard the conversation between Sulochana and Bantu right before her death. Bantu unites with his biological father, Randeep, but asks him not to reveal the truth to Yasu, fearing she might be disheartened to know that Raj is not her real child. Unaware of this, Yasu remarks that Bantu is equal to Raj as he saved her and the family, thereby giving Bantu 50% of its shares. Yasu then asks Valmiki to train Raj for 5 years to be as competent as Bantu and become the CEO of the company. Bantu also forgives Valmiki and mends his relationship with him. Cast: Kartik Aaryan as Bantu Nanda. Kriti Sanon as Samara Singh. Paresh Rawal as Valmiki Upadhyay, Bantu's foster father. Manisha Koirala as Yashoda, Yashu, Nanda, Bantu's biological mother. Ronit Roy as Randeep Nanda, Bantu's biological father. Rajpal Yadav as Inspector Satish Yadav. Sachin Kedekar as Aditya Jindal, Yashoda's father and Bantu's biological grandfather. Debatama Saha as Nisha, Bantu's foster sister and Raj's biological sister. Ankur Rathi as Raj Nanda, Valmiki's biological son. Sunny Hinduja as Sarang. Vin Rana as Vikrant. Ashwin Mushran as Kailash Jindal. Ali Asgar as Arun. Shalini Kapoor as Arti Jindal. Production. The film was announced on the 12th of October 2021. Principal photography began on the next day, i.e. the 13th of October 2021 in Mumbai. The next schedule took place in Delhi. After many sequences were shot in Mauritius, filming wrapped up on the 10th of January 2023. Soundtrack. All the songs are composed by Pritam, while the song, Character Deela 2.0, from 2011 film Ready has been recreated by Abhijit Vagani and Pritam. The lyrics are written by Kumar, Mayor Puri, Shlok Lal and IP Singh. The first single, titled, Munda Sona Hoon Main, was released on the 16th of January 2023. The second single, titled, Chedkanian, was released on the 24th of January 2023. The third single, titled, Mir Sawal Ka, was released on the 2nd of February 2023. The fourth single, titled, Character Deela 2.0, was released on the 9th of February 2023. The song, Character Deela 2.0, is a remix of the same song, Character Deela, from Salman Khan's Ready. All music is composed by Pritam except where noted. Release. Theatrical. Shehzada was released on the 17th of February 2023. Initially the film was scheduled for theatrical release on the 4th of November 2022 but was delayed due to production. Home media. The digital streaming rights of the film are acquired by Netflix in 40 crore rupees. Reception. Box office. As of the 24th of February 2023, the film has grossed 30.95 crore rupees in India and 9.10 crore rupees overseas for a worldwide gross collection of 40.05 crore rupees. Critical response. On review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 38% based on 8 reviews and received mixed to negative critical response. As a critic, Sukanya Verma for Rediff wrote, Kartik's no Allu Arjun, and went ahead to add on that, it's nearly not enough to make an already brainless movie a better one. Rahul Desai in this review for Film Companion wrote, a Kartik Aaryan entertainer that forgets to entertain, whereas another critic labeled Aaryan as a royal bore, synonymous to the film title. Nandini Ramnath of Scroll magazine stated, rehash of Telugu hit as catnip for Kartik Aaryan fans. Dhaval Roy of the Times of India gave the film 3.5 stars and called out, with campy humor and action, this is just a mass entertainer. Saibal Chatterjee of NDTV Movies stated, take Kartik Aaryan out, there might not be much left. The obsolescence of the film's essence is difficult to shrug off. Unmesh Poonwani of Koimoy opined, the film nails the worst parts of all of Vaikanthapuramulu and misses to master its best parts. Shalini Langer of the Indian Express stated, only Manisha Koirala and Ronit Roy come out of this Kartik Aaryan starer with some dignity and tact. That's more than can be said about the audience. It should be a crime to make such films in 21st century. Zinnia Bandyopadhyay wrote for India Today that the film was a disappointment of massive proportions. In his review for The Hindu, Anuj wrote, Kartik Aaryan can't salvage this prince of pointless banter. It's the wrong vehicle to launch Kartik Aaryan into the universe of a mass entertainer. Pradyusha Mishra for The Quint magazine called the film, a royally painful massy film. At first post, Vinamra Mathur wrote, the problem with the remake is it never earns the mood it wants to create. Devesh Sharma of Filmfare opined, don't expect anything to make sense because it doesn't. The original was extremely loud and over the top, so the remake can hardly be less so.